crisis with a $300 million response that will salve, not solve. Lucy Williamson, BBC News, Jerusalem.
Well, with me is Mohamed Taha from BBC Arabic. Mohamed, there's a lot to talk about there. Let's start with the overnight airstrike that's happened in the occupied West Bank in Jenin, which of course is an area that has seen a lot of tension in the last few months and years. Unusual to see an airstrike there, isn't it?
Indeed, I don't remember in the recent memory whether before the 7th of October or after the 7th of October that we saw an airstrike on the West Bank. But the significance of this that Israel targeted a leader in Jenin forces, Hamas forces in Jenin, Islam al-Khamaisi, and they managed to kill him. There are many messages here that Israel are telling Hamas that your leaders are a target wherever they are. They targeted also a leader overnight in southern Lebanon. And also it shows also that the Israelis are a bit far from being able to get the leaders of Hamas from Gaza. They are seeking to getting a Sinwar for a long time, or Mohamed for a long time, and they didn't manage to do that. But by this airstrike, they managed to get one of the leaders in the West Bank.
Yeah, and actually it's interesting you mention that, because the fact that there is fighting again, fierce fighting in Jabalia camp, which the IDF had said was cleared, but they're now saying that Hamas have regrouped there, suggests that perhaps that military strategy is not working the way that Israel had expected and hoped it would.
Indeed, when we saw that massive operation, ground operation on Rafah, you would expect the fighting is in the south, not in the north. But this fighting in the north is really significant because Israel also said for a long time that they were expecting the hostages to be in Rafah and the leaders of Hamas to be in Rafah. But we're seeing that massive fighting in Jabalia for many days so far, showing, yes, that this strategy needs reviewing. And as the Americans said all the time, that fighting might not help Israel to achieve their targets in Gaza by eliminating Hamas. Only negotiations and reaching the two-state solutions would achieve so. So this fighting really is significant with the airstrike in the West Bank.
Mohamed, thank you. Mohamed Taha from BBC Arabic. Now, Slovakia's Prime Minister Robert Fico has undergone further surgery